So again, it's January 14th, about 3:04 p.m. Tuesday. Again, I just got off the phone today with zoning. Now, I just want to show you. I have a spray bottle. That's some bug juice in there. I spray every 2 weeks in my room only. I also got accosted at my door from some slumlord and her the other week, a couple weeks ago, saying that I don't keep up my carpet. Well, I just went out and bought this from the dollar store so I could sweep up my crumbs. So I'm actually, in other words, I'm saying I'm actually cleaner than they are, because you can see this place has never been cleaned at all. But she fumigates and paints and vacuums and does all these things apparently, in her head, because I'd never seen it done here while I was living here for the past 2 years. There's my bleach. I have bleach and I have other cleaning supplies, which I really shouldn't have to show you. But I dust and I clean my apartment regularly, my little room here. As you can see, there's not much you can do with the floors. I am not going to go out and rent a shampooer. I am not going to go buy a vacuum to upkeep this dump. I do not have to show you the carpet outside the door. You've seen it in other videos, and if you haven't, look through my list and you'll see the conditions of this house. It's nasty. It's never been painted. And if her or zoning's saying different, they're lying. This man has been in here to inspect probably less than 2 years ago, and he's let all this go. So I'm not sticking up for anybody here, even including myself. Of course, I added to this dirt. My cigarette smoke sticks to the walls. I get that. I should be wiping them down, and I did when I first got here. When I first got here, the curtains that were hanging here, you could hold them, and they stood out straight. That's how bad they were. And I'm telling you, I had to cover this up with a shirt, and I will never wear this shirt again. But this is the bottom of the chair. When I sat down in it, I literally broke out in hives because I was in my underwear and a wife beater t-shirt. Since then, I've sprayed bug spray all along the back of here. I won't sit in that chair. I sprayed the cushion. I sprayed around the legs. So I won't even sit in that chair. That chair should have been thrown out in the dumpster when Elvis was still alive. But I mean, what I'm trying to show you here is I do spray regularly. The problem is nobody else is. See, because here's my bug sprayer with bug juice in it. So the problem is she's not spraying. The other tenants aren't spraying. The last tenant that lived here, Josh, was spreading cinnamon around his room to try to get rid of the bed bugs. They had 4 animals in that room, and I called the SPCA. You can check with them, zoning or whoever wants to. There was 2 dogs and at least 2 to 3 to 4 cats in there at different times. This gentleman here that lives here complains about bed bugs all the time. Well, he's not home. He hasn't been for the past 2 months. So who's spraying his room? They're all coming over here. As soon as I get done spraying, you wait a week, it dries, they come right back over into my room. So what's the point of me spraying when she's not doing things as a landlord? And they know this already. The gentleman, Alex Gonzalez, stated that much in the voicemail, saying they dealt with her before. She's hard to handle. She's hard to get in touch with. She avoids them, yada, yada. So my point is, are they doing everything they can to contact the right people? The people like the health department for the mold, the fire hazards, the mattress in the hallway here, the water dripping onto the electrical box. I've called this fire marshal twice myself. No response. None. They passed the buck to zoning, and zoning is doing what? Waiting for a court date? Tripping hazards, fire hazards, all kinds of leaks that you could tell this roof has been leaking for years, not just the past year. There's mold smell in here that kicks you in the face like Bruce Lee when you walk in the door. They're not going to tell me there's not mold in this house. And them knowing that, they're not doing their jobs. They should be telling the health department getting this place checked, at least checked, if not shut down completely. There you go. So there's my vacuum, there's my bug spray. Set me up some more.